station WDWL TV, located on Grumpy Vulture Boulevard, and my studios are located on Grumpy Old Man Road, in case you want to visit. And we are a division of Grumpy Vulture Productions. Take a bow. Okay, look at the camera. Broadcasting live from Studio A. It's me, the grumpy old man. Just for those of you who, might have just opened your social media and went, holy fuck, what the hell am I looking at? And we are broadcasting live on 3, count them, 3 platforms. I'm thinking of adding a 4th, but I'm not sure which one. So far, we're on YouTube, Faceplant, and Instant Graham Crackers. So, I'll tell you what. Social media has gotten out of hand. Coming from someone that's on social media. Makes sense, right? I was just watching a video of a news story. Now, this guy's going down the freeway. Young kid. For some unknown reason, my guess would be distracted driving, he loses control of his car. He goes across 3 lanes of traffic, hits the side guardrail. The car flips over the guardrail and rolls down the embankment and comes to rest on its side up against a group of trees. Police respond, fire department responds, and they have to shore up the car because it's in a precarious position. So, while the firemen are shoring up the car, the rescue personnel are slicing the airbag away because, these side airbags, they come down like big giant curtains, They broke the side window out of the door and they had to cut the airbag. Now, as they shine their light in, here's this young kid with his cell phone filming his rescue. Now the fireman and the rescue personnel says, hey, can you put the cell phone down for a few minutes while we, get you out of the car? He goes, oh, I'm not hurt, I'm just, I'm okay, let me crawl out. So, as he's crawling out of his wrecked vehicle that has, like I say, rolled over several times, he's got his cell phone filming. He films himself getting out of the car, films himself being helped down the embankment to the stretcher. The rescue personnel put him on the stretcher, put the sheet and the blanket on him, strap him in. Meanwhile, he's got his cell phone up, filming. Gets in the ambulance, filming. Now, here's a situation where, you could have offed yourself. What's more important? Your rescue? No. Filming your rescue. I'm wondering if, he had his camera on, and that caused him maybe to lose control of the car, and he was able to film the whole accident. But no. The firemen break the glass out of the door of the car. They cut the airbag out of the way. And when they shine the light in, he's like, I'm okay. And when the firemen ask him to put his camera down so they can assist him out of the car, he goes, oh, don't worry about it. I can crawl out on my own. I'm like, talk about social media is more important than your life. Now, you just rolled several times down an embankment. You're cranked with adrenaline. You have no idea if you have a severe injury where maybe a wrong move could, paralyze you. No, you're more worried about filming your accident and your rescue. Oh my God, talk about social media getting way out of control. Oh, Jesus. I hope his insurance company watches his video, I hope they find out if he's, on TikTok or Snapchat or whatever he's on, so that they can take a look. Because if all of a sudden he's like, oh, I got a neck injury, the insurance company go, well, gee, you weren't too worried about that neck injury, when they were assisting you out of the car, trying to rescue your ass. No. It was more important for him to film his accident and rescue. I watched that, I was like, oh, yatcha fuck. Talk about misplaced priorities. Oh, Jesus. Evidently, once the car stopped rolling, the second thing, when he realized, like, oh, I'm still breathing, I'm still moving, I'm okay. The next priority was that before the firemen got to him and we're going to try to extricate him from the car, it was like, oh, wait a minute, where's my cell phone? Oh, there it is, wait a minute. Okay, we're good to go now. You can rescue me, fireman. I've got my camera going. Yeah. And when they asked him to put it down, he was like, oh, no, I can crawl out, don't worry. And they were like, well, we would like to assist you. Yeah, it's our job to rescue your ass. Oh, yeah. Let me make sure you're in focus first. Okay, rescue me. Oh, my God. And then, what really took the cake, he got pissed at the news crew for filming him. Because basically, he wanted his video to be breaking news before the TV stations. Yeah, I want my breaking news on my Snapchat before it hits TV. I want my own scoop. Yeah. He's got his cell phone up and he's waving the cameraman off. Hey, hey, don't film me. Now, wait a minute. You're filming yourself. You don't want us to film you? Yeah. He was waving the cameraman off while he's filming. I guess he wanted the scoop on his own story. I'm like, oh, Jesus. You probably came that close to not taking another breath. And what are you worried about? The news station filming your stupid ass so that you could film yourself. I don't understand this younger generation. I really don't. It's just, you know, they're more worried about filming things than anything else. Like I mentioned in a previous video, you know, they're walking down the street and they see flashing lights and it's like, oh, wait a minute, get my cell phone out. 57 people are filming the police. They don't know why, but they got to film. Oh, there's a police car with flashing lights. Quick, let's film it. You know, for all they know, the police were testing to make sure the lights were working before they went on a call. Flashing lights, quick. Cell phone up, film. Yeah, watch social media. Anytime you'll see some sort of police interaction, there's 60 people out with their cell phones filming. There was one I watched during the week. The guy was getting a speeding ticket. It was no big crime of the century. He was getting a speeding ticket. 15 people were standing with their cell phones filming the police officer give him a speeding ticket. Now, had I opened YouTube and saw the tagline, I filmed while a citizen was being ticketed, I don't think I would watch. I wouldn't like, subscribe, or share. Everything has to be filmed nowadays. As soon as they see them strobe lights, quick, camera, action, like they're filming some movie. I need some B-roll footage of a police car. Yep. There were 15 people filming this police officer writing a speeding ticket. It made no sense. And the whole thing was the person getting the ticket was fully cooperative. It wasn't like, the officer had his taser out. Give me your license or I'm going to tase you. Taser, taser, taser. The guy even admitted, oh, gee, I wasn't paying attention. Here's my license. Here's my insurance. Here's my registration. had all of his identification, admitted to be speeding. But no, 15 people had to film him receiving a ticket. Well, were they going to turn it into his insurance company? Oh, look, you're insured, got a speeding ticket, raise his rate. There was no need to film this guy getting a speeding ticket. There was no high-speed chase. Nothing. He got caught speeding. Lights and siren come on. Whoop, whoop. Guy pulls over, puts his window down. As soon as the officer gets to the door, I'm sorry, officer, I know, I was speeding. Here's my license, registration, proof of insurance. Then I'm sure he asked the officer, why is everybody filming me? For social media. Yeah, but what's so exciting about me getting a speeding ticket? I don't know, ask them. I mean, that's how out of control it's getting. Everything's got to be filmed, especially if it concerns a police vehicle or some police interaction. Quick, film the police. Make sure they're not doing anything wrong. And then, there's some of these assholes that they got to get right up in the officer's face. And then when the officer says, "Hey, can you step back a few feet?" Oh, no. You're violating my rights. I have the right to film you. Yeah, you have the right to film me, but not with the camera 6 inches from my eyebrows. Can you step back a little bit? I mean, that's how out of hand it's getting. I wonder if people are breaking law if they're filming themselves. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to go in and I'm going to rob this store. Let's see. Am I looking good on my video? I got to film my best side. Give me the money. Do you want to be on camera? Oh, here we go. Okay, I got to film myself. I got to get my good side. Did you put all the money in the bag? Okay. Can you put a pack of cigarettes in and a couple of Slim Jims? I might get hungry on the way home. Okay. How many video cameras are in the store? 47. How many people are videoing me while I'm robbing your store? 62. Well, I guess I'll have a real big splash on social media tonight. Now, don't look at me while I'm leaving. Oh, yeah. That's what it's turning into. You gotta light it? Okay. Sometimes, whatever they put in these cigarettes to extinguish them, they won't relight right away. Irritates the shit out of me. All right. New subject. I noticed yesterday the little mini microphone doesn't have the audio quality that this one does. Now, it was plugged into the number 2 port on the mixer. So what I've got to do is one night unplug this one and plug this one in its place. I don't know. I still don't understand this little dinky dipsy doodle microphone. A Sterling Audio. What model number is this one? An R30. And this is an R50. I don't know. There's no volume control on the mic, but it definitely needed a little kick up, because it sounded like I was like 50 miles away when I was using this one. But I still don't understand what the reasoning is for them to make a little itty bitty microphone like this. Is it for kids? I don't know. It's not something you would use on stage. I can't see a master of ceremonies using this little itty dipsy doodle mic. Well, maybe one. You know, Price is Right. They have that little dipsy doodle microphone. Otherwise, I really can't see some newsman out in the field doing a report going, "Okay, back to you, Bob." But it came with the set. But it just didn't meet my expectations. Although, like I say, I'll give it a fair shake. Maybe tomorrow I'll unplug this one, plug that one into the number one port on the mixer, and see what happens. But I am impressed with this one. As much as I liked my golden microphone, this one surpasses it. Although, you know, nothing surpasses my Blue Yeti microphones. Those are top notch. You know, those of you that don't know what the Blue Yeti microphone is, you know, we've got the limited edition, you know, Cosmic White. I got to put this one away because it's a limited edition. But these Blue Yeti microphones, oh, they kick ass. Logitech really went out of their way when they built these. I've got 3. Like I say, my buddy always had to have at least 2 of everything. So I've got the Cosmic White and I got 2 silvers. And then I've got this really nice Sterling. Although I'll tell you what, in Studio B, I have a Samson G Pro. Now that is a kick-ass microphone. But I can't use it over here because it's a USB microphone. But oh, is that top notch? One day I'll do, you know, I haven't been using Studio B because we're kind of doing some things over there. But one day I'll do a stream from Studio B using that Samson microphone. Oh, man. Although I've got a Blue Yeti X. Now, that is top of the line because that microphone comes with software for voice-changing sound effects. I used it for a while, and everybody was like, oh, it sounds goofy. But it's got a whole range of software that I downloaded, and I can do voice-changing sound effects with the microphone. It's cool, but it don't beat that Samson G Pro that I've got over there. Oh, man. Like I say, my buddy always had to have not only a shitload of microphones, but every time he bought one, he went up a notch. I mean, that microphone over in Studio B is $700. Oh, Jesus. I would never pay $700 for a microphone. He did. And his wife was telling me that he had a microphone catalog and he had microphones circled that he was getting ready to purchase. $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 for a microphone to stream on YouTube. You know, it wasn't like he was giving lectures at Carnegie Hall. He was doing YouTube. But he always had to have the best. Now, when I was given the collection, there were a lot of them that I got enough microphones the way it was. So some of them I said, give them away to somebody else. Although I would have liked to grab one of them $1,000 microphones that he had. It was some German or Swedish. It was an imported mic. It looked fancy in the box. But I was like, geez, I got 12 microphones. I don't need more. But I should have grabbed that one. Although nothing's really going to improve my YouTube streaming. Just because you got a $1,000 microphone, it's the old, you can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. No, another cliche. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 microphone isn't going to improve Grumpy. They look impressive, but I mean, first of all, you can't see the whole mic. Second of all, who's going to know? Somebody going to sit there and go, oh, look, Grumpy's got a $2,000 microphone. Oh. Maybe we should share his videos so more people can see his $2,000 microphone. I started with the golden microphone. The microphone arm, the spit screen, and the cable. It came as a kit. $69. That mic sounds just as good as this one here. And this one is $400. Like I say, this one. So, just because you've got a big, fancy, expensive microphone doesn't really improve things. Now, maybe if, like I say, you were at Carnegie Hall, giving a lecture, although you don't give lectures at Carnegie Hall, but just saying. But my buddy always had to have top-notch microphones and monitors. Oh my God. You should have seen the monitors that he had. Oh, jeez. I've got one. It's a fancy curved one. But he had, I've got a Pile. I've got a Samsung. Looked fine to me. This Samsung. This is the one that I got recently on sale. Closeout. The guy wanted to get rid of it. $59. I mean, the clarity is really nice. It's a nice monitor. It don't really improve things. Don't make me look any better. Same thing. This camera. Believe it or not, now you see how the clarity in this camera. That's a $29 camera off of eBay. Right next to it, I've got a $150 camera, that AI camera that I still can't figure out how to turn on so it follows me. This cheapie looks better than that one. I really wanted to use that one until I tried it one night. I was like, oh, geez. So, just because you got big, fancy, expensive equipment, it really don't improve anything. It's not like, I'm in some studio out in Burbank. So, I got a cheapy camera. I got a cheapy monitor. I got an expensive microphone that was given to me. And the mixer. I mean, my buddy had two of everything. And luckily he had two. Because we still haven't figured out why that first mixer took a shit last week or 2 weeks ago. It's still over at the guy's electronics shop. He's like, I can't figure out what went wrong. All of a sudden, the volume just quit. He tested the volume control, the sliders, everything. So, you don't need big, fancy, schmancy. I know some YouTubers that basically all they have is a laptop and a microphone. The laptop's got a built-in camera. They got a cheapy mic. And they do mobile videos, and they look great, and they sound great. Well, some people gotta have big, fancy, schmancy, expensive equipment. It ain't gonna improve anything I'm doing. Just saying. It don't improve my social media. I'm still sitting at 49 subscribers. I thought for sure adding the third platform, instant grain cracker, that somebody would go, oh, I think I'll subscribe. No. Still 49. Can't break that 50 point. And I know because I check it daily. I'm like, first thing in the morning, I'm like, oh, did I hit 50? No. And then that sets my day. I'm like, ugh, couldn't even get one more subscriber. I'll be a crab ass now the rest of the day. It still amazes me. Some of the subscribers that some of these channels have. 2, 300,000. I watched a stream the other day. The guy had 1 million subscribers. 1 million. I wasn't impressed with his stream, but 1 million people are. I'm trying to think, 1 million subscribers. The money he's making, holy fuck. I'd like to make enough money to buy a tank of gas. But I think I got to have 1,000 subscribers. I got to check with YouTube before I can, ask to be monetized. But even at 1,000 subscribers, I wouldn't be making that much money. Maybe enough for a tank of gas. But I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for the enjoyment. I like doing it. It's my relaxation in the evening. Plus, it lets me get some things off my mind. And there's not a lot of mind to get things off of. I gotta watch. But some people actually make... both hands up. I know a YouTube streamer that literally makes enough to finance a Ferrari. He does auto videos. Not a professional. Just one day decided, I'm going to do auto review videos. He owns a used Ferrari. It's not brand new. A couple years old, but even so, payments are like $2,200 a month. And he's making a living. Because he's not only financing the Ferrari, he's making his house payments, his utility payments, food for groceries, money for groceries, gasoline. Yeah. He just decided one day, I'm going to do auto review videos. Matter of fact, he was working for a car dealership at the time. And he started doing reviews on the autos that he was selling. And next thing you know, he's making enough money to afford a 2 or 3 year old freaking Ferrari. And that's all he does. He quit his job. That's hard for me to even fathom, to make that kind of money. Doing YouTube videos that you can afford a 2-year-old Ferrari. And like I say, make your house payment, make your insurance payment, everything that goes with a household. And that's not the only vehicle he's making payments on. He bought his wife a brand new Ford Raptor. So between the Ferrari and the Raptor, he's paying out some big bucks. But he's raking it in. And he's honest because he shows his monthly income. The first time I saw what he was making doing YouTube videos, I fell out of my chair. I thought I broke my hip. I even paused the video and went, holy yucca-fuck. He made that much money this month? Yeah. He's making payments on a 2-year-old Ferrari and a brand new 2024 Raptor. Not to mention house payment, utilities, everything that goes along with being married and running a household, making YouTube videos. How he got that many subscribers, I don't know. Nice income, not to mention nice Ferrari. So, I'd like to get to 50. One more. I'm not begging. You can see I have my like and subscribe in little letters. Not like some of these people that flash it across the screen. 50. One more. That's all I need to make me happy. For a while. Then we'll work on 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, Not getting greedy. I'd like one more. And with that, what time is it? Oh, dinner time. I got to figure out what I'm going to have. So, I guess I'll end the stream and figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner. I know, real exciting, isn't it? People sitting in their house going, oh. First he talks about social media, how it's out of hand, and now he's talking about what he's going to have for dinner. Maybe some Momofuku noodles. Nah, don't have a taste for them tonight, but they're good. They're not sponsoring me, but I tried them. I saw them online. Momofuku noodles. They're a kicked up ramen. And not them 10-cent a pack ramen noodles you buy at the grocery store. These are like gourmet ramen noodles. But they're good. If they get Grumpy's 2 thumbs up, try them. Because I'm a hard ass to please. The first time I tried them, I was like, hey, these are fucking good. I'm kind of glad I watched the whole commercial. Because usually when these stupid ads come on YouTube, I do the countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, skip. Oh, I'm fast on the skip button at night because nothing pisses me off because YouTube is getting to be like goddamn broadcast TV. Two and a half minutes worth of commercials back to back. God, back in the day, commercials used to be 30 seconds. That was it. 30 seconds. Now, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. You got more commercials now than you got program. Uh-oh. I think I need some butane. Although I haven't filled this thing in eons. But it's time to put some butane in there. So see, besides thinking of what I'm going to have for dinner, now I have to fill my solid glass Parliament lighter with butane. Always some shit to do. And with that, where's my clicker? Time to sign off. Friends, me, and the bird.